forever, my man. Oh yes, so run no me wanna wash nana. Forever, my man. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, Obama. The spirit of Biafra is upon me. That is why I am offering this song to our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa in Urobo dialect and Isoko. Lucky star is sinking, I'm sinking, Udogu, Ekpa. Amorotomo, Agbada Bururu. Amorotomo, Agbada Bururu. Excellency Simon Ekpa. Nieruwe yo, Witruwe Salute. With the sando, the freedom you brought to do well for us. Puro Bisoko with the sando. No. Amarutomo Agbada Guru. PM Simon Joko. You have done so much for us. I am shedding tears of joy. Your tithe cannot be seen easily. I search around the whole world, the greatest freedom fighter. We, the Robo and Isuku, we appreciate you awesome. Worry sister say you are so good, you are so wonderful. Clara Dimu say you are so good. Amorutamo Agbada. Helen Peter say you are so good. That is the truth. Patricia Robo say you are so good. Amorutamo Agbada Guru. Bisoko with the sando. What a wonderful man. The good guy. It's only the food that we eat. And I know those who are sitting at the fence in this Biafra struggle, they will not learn. Maybe they will learn in the grave. Urobisoko with the sando. The freedom you brought to do well for us. Worry sister say you are so good. Urobisoko with the sando. Paradim say you are so good. Anna Wabada Guru. Amarutomo Agbada Guru. Amarutomo Agbada Guru. Urobisoko with the sando. Urobisoko with throw a salute. Even lucky star, it is say do. You do well, it is say do. Brgie said, you do well, we salute you, we throw a salute. Patricia Urobo say you are so good, you are so good. Amarutomo Agbada Guru. I am in tears of joy For your good one cannot be quantified. Oh, Amorotomo Agbada Guru. Ewo, Kisuko Kise.
Want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is the message for you. Those who from their mother's womb they were born. You do this very well. You must be very, very strong.
When the Boroku, Nijimwero Mekumu Biafra. Mwerenda siputa makamwero mwekanyinaga biko kulie ogeruo biko kulie ihe jamalike ogeruo onwelenda boroku makamwero wanyi onwelenda buruchekwa makamwero wewu Biafra biko kulie the spirit of Biafra, Biko Kulienu no Geruo. When the Biafra Gideone, Biko Kulienu no Geruo. O Amadike no Nadonjon, Mukekweki Eremeyae. Wodike, Mosike Rurajovalike. Biko Kulienu no Geruo. The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in SI, Master Simon M. It on the smooth to sleep Gabaniru Naibuna. New brother and drop on my Ebudo. Or Guinea. Master Simon Ekpa, Emesu Wokore, Onyendu. Here Gamadi Eruo, Imapa Simon Ekpa Wujie. Here Gamadi Eruo, Simon Ekpa Watakatabo. We were on Yendukin Tata. I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you, never look back. I will follow you. What Prime Minister Veronin, and you got one who got I will follow you, and I will follow you, I will follow you. What's that on Veronin? The question is this. If Nigerian government failed to organize referendum for children of Biafra, are you ready to lead us to do anything in order to get freedom from Biafra? And I'm going to be number one to follow you. If you're looking for 100 men, you will find 50 in me. Ogwe Bucharangwe, Master Simon Ekpa, or Guinea. Master Simon Ekpa, Biko, Kisi, Kaka, Nogo. Atakata walk in a pocket. Ojuda way, people only do Guinea Menata. I am 50 men, oh yes, and I said, Ross, I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you, never look back, I will follow you. For Prime Minister Veronin, and you got one who got I will follow you, and I will follow you. I will follow you. What's that on oh, Madike Biafra, Dahi Boroka Yarole. Iye Jamadike, Biafra Republic Government Awutie. Iye Jamadike, Commander General Lekweshiri. General Buduso, Suna Atakata War. The Holy Ghost, Okonyendu Borokunu Nazatata. Biko Kulie, Biko
Maka Biafra, we're on Putarangi on Yendu, here, Simon Ekpa,
Witness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy on us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth allowed to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoto. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said,
Biafra Republic! Biafra Republic!
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us on this morning edition of our program. I welcome everyone that has connected to this program wherever you are joining us from. If you are joining us on TikTok, or you are connecting to us on Facebook, or you are joining us from the YouTube, which is where we are hosting this program, I welcome you and I appreciate you for being part of this program this morning. We have come again as we always do, and for the sake of those who are going to come across our video for the very first time, I want you to understand that this platform where you are watching this program is a platform that is under the Biafran government. This platform is under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and under the supreme command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In this very platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come here to preach hate. We do not come here to attack any person or individual. We don't come here to attack any race or any religion. What we do in this platform is to present the plight of the Biafran people before the whole world. In this platform, we expose the evil of the Nigerian government against the Biafrans. We are standing against everything that have said we will not be free. In this platform, we speak against everything that is holding the Biafran people captivity. If you are an instrument of slavery against the Biafrans, our war is going to be against you. If you contribute in any way, in any manner, to hold us down and continue to force Biafrans to be enslaved, either in any way, in any manner, knowingly and unknowingly, you are part of the enslavement of the Biafrans. The word we are speaking here is going to hit you like an earthquake. We are here to encourage the Biafran people, wherever they are, to continue to hold on to their legitimate rights. Your right to self-determination, your right to self-defense, and the right to life. These are rights that you must not gamble with. You must not play with your right for self-determination, your right for self-defense, and your right to life. Chukwu Okike Abiyama gave you that right. International law supports that you hold that right, it is yours. African peoples and human rights law supports that. Even the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, their law supports self-determination, supports self-defense, supports right to life. But when it comes to the issue of the Biafran people, when we speak, they call us terrorists. When we speak, they come against us. They say we are fomenting trouble. We are troublemakers. When we try to ask for our self-defense, we try to protect ourselves, they call us terrorists. When we try to demand for self-determination, they call us troublemakers. When you ask for our rights to life, they will say we are asking for too much. But we have gotten to a stage where we do not care how you feel about us anymore. If you are part of the instrument of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, we no longer care how you feel about us. That is why I come online on a daily basis to educate Biafrans. At the same time, inform the world, inform the whole world about what is going on in Biafran territory. Nigerian government have declared war against Biafrans and they are hiding it. They made a declaration in the open, in their own conventional media. They call it asymmetric warfare, they call it jungle warfare, and they go ahead and implement it. As we speak, they are throwing bombs with jet fighters in Biafra land. No conventional media is reporting it. No international media is paying attention. That is why it has fallen on our shoulder for us to speak out. With the little platform that we have, we must have to speak out. It is painful that today, with all the atrocities, with all the insecurity, with all the loss of life in Biafra land, there are still some Biafrans who use their platform for jokes. There are still some Biafrans who cannot even post what is happening in their own village, in their platform. There are still some Biafrans who claim not to know what is happening. They are busy. Go and see them on TikTok, see them on Facebook, see them on YouTube. They are busy throwing jokes up and down, talking about irrelevant issues. They are busy using slave word on themselves and engaging in one saga or the other. But a serious situation is happening in your doorstep. It is sad and shameful to see a Biafran in 2024, October. You are not speaking about the freedom of your people. Even when the independence of the Biafran people is coming close, the freedom is coming, drawing very near. You are not talking about it. War is going on in your territory. You are not talking about it. It is shameful. But we must continue. Because we know it is not everybody that is going to speak about the restoration of Biafra. We know that everybody is not born for this mission. We know that the Judas will always be there. That is why we are focused. If you know where you have your call, focus on it. Every morning we come here on this platform, it is always an interactive session, a time for us to interact with one another. Speak about issues that matters. Make revelations and debunk lies against us. Today is another day. If you are watching me on TikTok or you're watching me on YouTube, if you're watching me on TikTok or you're watching me on Facebook, You can't be able to join me live. All you have to do is to write your question. When I see your question, I'm going to read it out and I will respond to you. But if you're watching me from the YouTube, which is where I'm hosting this program right now, all you need to do is to click the link on YouTube, join me on stage, ask your question, make your contribution, say your prayers. Whatever you want to say it. There's no boundary to what you have to say in this platform. It is your rights. You are entitled to your opinion. Whether you are a Biafran or non-Biafran, whether you support Biafra or you don't support Biafra, even if you are not in Nigeria, even if you're from any other planet and you're human, if you have a question for us as Biafrans, come into this platform, click the link, come in and ask your question. We don't put any restriction. We don't say only Biafrans should join us. Where I'm hosting the program on David Herbert channel on YouTube. David Herbert channel on YouTube. Come there, click the link, come in, ask your questions. As we speak, people are watching across the world. The government of Biafra is watching. Our Prime Minister is watching. Every single question you ask here will be answered. Whatever contribution you make is going to be noted. Any suggestion you put forward, if it is a reasonable one, we are going to accept it. If you are a Biafran, you are from the old southeastern region, which is today's present south-south, southeast, lower Benue and lower Kogi. You are in a place where your mother type cubes of rapper. You are a Biafran. It doesn't matter your dialect. It doesn't matter the nickname you give to yourself. As long as you're from the old southeastern region, you are a Biafran. And when you join me in this platform, you have the right to speak in your dialect, to capture your own audience. Feel free to talk to your own audience in your own dialect, as long as it's a dialect of Biafra. It is welcome. One thing we ask you is that when you are joining me on stage on this very platform, make sure you appear in a decent manner. Cover up yourself. We cannot admit you in the platform naked. No, the world is watching. Another thing is that when you join me in the platform on David Herbert channel and you are speaking on the platform, please keep your words civil. Speak in a civil manner so that the world will understand you. Speak in a civil manner. I am not telling you not to get angry. I'm not telling you not to express yourself. I'm not trying to take away your opinion from you. Hold on to your opinion. You can be angry as much as you can. Speak in your own language, your own tone. But at the same time, do it in a civil manner so that others will understand you. Because a lot of people are watching. A lot of people are watching. And for them to understand you, you must speak in a civil manner so that they can understand what you are saying. Very, very important. My fellow Biafrans that are watching this program, wherever you are watching from, either from the TikTok, from YouTube, or from Facebook, I welcome you. I appreciate you for joining us once again this morning. Before I introduce the topic of today, let us listen to some important commercials that we have, informations that we must keep to heart on things that is unfolding, things that are going to happen. Let's watch.
Every day, you depend on you working up your man. So make a window today. You win. For Biafra. Raffle Pro. In Finland. In exile. Raffle Biafra Republic Government in exile present a fantastic raffle game. Biafra Freedom Raffle BFR is a raffle sales in support of Biafra Freedom, which will be drawn and prizes given at the declaration of the independent states of Biafra in Finland between November 29 to December 10, 2024. BFR is for everyone amazing. Raffle prize is $20. Total winning prize $10,000. First prize $5,000. Second prize $3,000. Third prize $2,000. For more information and to participate, click https://www.biafrarepublicgov.org/raffle. BFR is for 2 months only. Hurry up and buy Raffle says for Biafra freedom today. Buy for your children and grandchildren. Buy for your relatives, friends. Do your part now, because when we give all our needed support, God crowns us with Biafra we long for. Good luck and happy win, Raffle.
Every day, we need a friend not to walk in Gabiama. Say make we win, oh, to them. You win, you win, you win. You win, you win, you win.
The Texas Liaison USA is welcoming our Obataobi, His Excellency Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, to the United States of America, USA, for a town hall meeting. Therefore, we're inviting all wonderful people of Biafra, friends of Biafrans, well-wishers, and all lovers of freedom to this great event. Yeehaw! We move!
Biafra. Raffle draw.
BFR, Raffle Jingo, my people, follow Wuno Road. His Excellency Simon Ekpa Njoku, na him they carry us enter Biafra. He they play the show, no be lie. The good guy, Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government, in exile, went there for Obodo Yibo, Finland. With him government, na him they do the wonder. Say make you join, follow up. He go sweet you for body. Freedom today, better for you and your picking them. I dey tell you, he can still bring ogbonge raffle draw with big money when you go win. I dey tell you, no be lie. Starting from on the 29th of November, go reach December 3rd. Now this thing dey happen 2024. And make I shock you, the money, it makes sense well. $20 and total winning prize $10,000. A first prize $5,000, third prize $2,000. BFR, no sit down, no sit down. Look, na dog name. They want from here gather money to build Biafra, where you they cry for sins. You go also win too, no play.
After today, if anything happened to anybody in Biafra land that mention their name here, we are going to change it here. And the game we are going to change will be a different Ido Akanon. All of you will pay the price. With this, if you have a fake ID card and you want to apply for Biafra ID card, Tribune facial recognition will not verify you. This charter has become a law and therefore shall be called the Biafra Helsinki Declaration 2000.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate every one of you that has been there. Thank you once again. Today we are going to discuss a topic which says revealing the one and only road to peace and freedom to Africa. Biafra, Republic in Exile, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, support Biafra now. My fellow Biafrans and people of the world that are watching, the pursuit of independent state of Biafra is not a selfish one. the pursuit of independence of Biafra is to save life. It is to save humanity. It is to save black race. The problem in Africa as a whole is a huge one. Some of us do not know how huge it is. And I can bet you that the world, Nigeria, contribute 80% of the problem of Africa. That is why it must end. And it is that way, not because of the citizens, not because of the indigenous people. It is because the British want it that way. The colonial master that created Nigeria wanted it that way. When they created the zoo, they wanted to create an entity that they are going to use to manipulate every other people around them. The purpose of creating Nigeria, when Lord Lugard created it, was to use it to manipulate every other African country, to use it to control Africans. That is why they are quick to tell you that Nigeria is the most populated African nation. They are quick to tell you that Nigeria is the giant of Africa. All are lies. You are the most populated, as some of them claim. What is your gain in being the most populated? Insecurity. You have become the most insecure place in Africa. Poverty. Your poverty rate is increasing day by day. There is nothing to write home about. Even the contraption called Nigeria cannot defend itself. With the huge number of people you have, you don't even have enough military to protect your land. Doesn't that ring a bell to you? And you see some people, some of those idiotic politicians, they will gladly come and tell you, or the Western world, they tell you the most populated African country, and you'll be happy and think it's an honor. It is not an honor. Being the most populated African country with nothing to offer is not an honor. You are the most populated African country, yet you cannot even defend yourself. Go and check their military. Every day they are crying of recruitment. Of course, no sensible human being will go and be recruited together with terrorists. It doesn't happen. The structure and the system of Nigeria was meant to fail and to continue to serve the colonial master. Every single politician is aligned with that structure of failure. Every politician that comes in the zoo is aligned with that structure of failure to make sure nothing works. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter your tribe. It doesn't matter your religion. As long as you are a politician in the zoo, your mindset is structured to fail in anything you do as a politician. Failure, deceit, lie. That is how it was structured. This seed of failure, this seed of lying, this seed of corruption was planted by the colonial master himself. British planted it from the onset by rigging the very first election. The very first election that was supposed to make Nigeria a nation was rigged by the British themselves in favor of the caliphate. That was where the destruction started. The very first election that would have made Nigeria a nation was rigged by the British themselves. They rigged it in favor of the North because of their own interest. They know very well that in the South, the Southerners cannot be enslaved. More especially the Biafrans. You cannot put them down. It's not possible. You can't sit on them and tell them not to talk. That is why today they say that we are too loud. We are loud for a reason. We can't see something wrong or where we are supposed to act and we will refuse to act. No, we will talk. We will. It doesn't matter how you feel about it. And the British are not comfortable with that attitude. The British do not want people who will challenge them. They only want those who will be answering them, sir, sir, sir. That was why they intentionally rigged the election that was supposed to make Nigeria a nation. They rigged it in favor of the North. From that moment onwards, things has never become the same again. Every single thing you see in that contraption called Nigeria is fake. There is nothing that is real. From their data, they don't even have the data. Every history or stories that the government officials or the government of Nigeria tells, they are all lies. There's no single truth. More especially when it comes to their politics, they will tell you they not have the numbers. Said who? From where? It is only in Nigeria that the desert is much populated than the fertile and riverine area. Only in Nigeria. That the desert is much more populated than the savannah area. Only in Nigeria. And they say it with all boldness. The British planted that evil seed and they continue to water it. As long as the resources continue to go to them and the Janjaweed have a land to stay, they are okay. When we talk about the Janjaweed, the Fulanis, they are not Nigerians. Don't ever forget that. It doesn't matter how they try to confuse, don't ever forget that. They can be in Nigeria for immediately. They are not originally Nigerians. They are not indigenous. The indigenous people we know in the north are the Hausas, the Kanuris, the Nupes. These are the indigenous people. But today, those indigenous people have no say. The indigenous people have no say. The northern part of Nigeria has been taken over completely by the Fulanis. The British planted this evil seed and the Fulanis continue to water it. After they took the Hausas to themselves, they tried to harness the Middle Belt. They have even harnessed the Middle Belt. The Middle Belt is just fighting for their lives today. Today, Middle Belt is fighting for their lives to extract themselves out from the north. They are fighting to take themselves out from the north. I hope they wake up and fight more. Because in this time that we are, Biafra, Republic of Nigeria have laid a strong foundation. The Biafran government have given an open door for everybody to rise up and do what they have to do. It doesn't matter whether you are doing it genuinely or you're not doing it. It's up to you. That is why I'm not concerned about people who say, oh, some people are protesting, they are not serious, we won't trust them. Don't bother yourself about people who are not serious. As long as you are serious on your own part, don't bother about them. Everything they do, we work together for our good. Everything they do, we work together for our own good. So forget about them. Whether they are serious or they are not serious, I don't give a damn about that. My concern is that my people must be free. They have preached different kinds of lies for decades. And we were not responding. We kept silent. These lies were cooked intentionally because they know that the only people that are going to challenge that foundation are the Biafran people, more especially the Igbo Biafrans. They are the ones that have the capacity to challenge the evil foundation and bring it down. Because of that, they galvanize other regions to pour hatred on the Biafrans, to make sure that the Biafrans do not have that ground to fight for that which is right. But they didn't know that they made their greatest mistake. Our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, took up the challenge and he began the evangelism. He evangelized and all the Biafran people stand on their feet with confidence, fearless in the face of their enemies. He didn't stop with the Biafrans. He went down to the Middle Belt. The Middle Beltans woke up and they began to speak up and began to call themselves by whom they are. They say they are not part of the North, they are on their own. They began to build their own empire. Mazen Nandekan didn't stop there. He woke up the Southwest. When you see some of his brokers about the Southwest, you'll be thinking, what is wrong with this man? But all those we are meant to wake them up, because that is how the mind of a black man is structured. Until you abuse him and hit him hard, he will never listen to you. For you to convince a black man to listen to you, you must hit him hard, hit him very, very hard. Only then and then he will begin to reason and listen to you. That was why our Supreme Leader Mazen Nandekane took that route. That sometimes when you hear his speech, you'll be wondering, why is he speaking in that manner? And he succeeded in waking up our Oduduwa brothers. Today, if not for anything, they have spoken in the open and said that they want their freedom. I don't care whether they are serious or not. I don't give a damn about that. I don't waste my time on thinking about that. But I know they have gathered the courage to speak in the public. And that is a plus. That is a clear statement to the world to know that it is not just the Biafrans crying, and it is not just about the Biafran. It is about every indigenous person in that contraption. The only difference is that the people that have the courage and the strength to be in the forefront to disintegrate the zoo are the Biafrans. That might be the reason why Chukwu Okukabema placed us in that position. And we have never failed. Mazen Nandekano in his gospel did not stop in the Middle Belt and South. Even the North today, the Hausa people are rising up. There are several videos coming from Hausas giving warning to the Janjaweed Caliphate that their time is short. With all these indices everywhere, why is it that somebody is still doubting that it is time to disintegrate the zoo? With all these things that is flying everywhere, why are you still doubting? What are you still waiting for? To align yourself with the disintegration of the zoo. We are going to disintegrate it. It doesn't matter what they say, what they do. We are going to force them to do it. When I say them, I am talking about the United Nations. Yesterday, I played a report that is coming from the United Nations. When you listen to some of those reports that are coming from them, from Amnesty International, you will understand that they know originally what the problem of the zoo is. They are very much aware about the lawlessness in the zoo. They are very much aware that the zoo have become a failed state. The Zoological Republic has failed completely a failed state. All the indices are clear. They have failed economically. They have failed security-wise. They have failed in every ramification. There is no place you can. They have. Now every indices is complete that Nigeria is a failed state. The right thing to do and the solution is what the Biafran government is offering today. The government of Biafra is today offering the solution. But because of stupidity, some of people, because of their jealousy, because of their envy, they think it is just about the Biafran. It is not just about us. Every single thing we are doing today is for human beings to live like humans. We want every region to have the right to develop at their own speed, at their own level, do what they want to do, practice their own. In this century, you don't have to force people to hold them down by force in any reason. You don't have any reason to hold them down. We want everybody to have equal playing field, grow at your own space, in your own speed. There is nothing wrong in you having a caliphate. There is nothing wrong. You want to build an Islamic state? It is up to you. There's nothing wrong with that. If that is what your people choose, just like we see in the north, the northern states are already practicing Sharia. They are already, as we speak. What stops them from going their separate ways, being on their own, practice it the way it should be, without any interruption from anybody? What stops it? Those of us who want to be in a secular state, Why are you trying to drag us into an Islamic state that we don't want to be part of? It is a thing of choice. And that is why our Supreme Damazin Nandekan have been shouting of referendum, referendum, referendum. Grant the people the referendum to make their choice what they want. Whatever they agree, let them go. We don't have a problem with you having an Islamic state. We do not have a problem with you having a Ududua land. We don't have a problem with you having a secular state. But define it and let the people who have voted and want to be part of it be part of it. You people are so good of talking about politics, politics, politics. Why don't you want to give people the referendum to make choice and decide their fate? Why are you forcing people against their will to be part of something they never bargained for? Why? That is the question. Our request and pursuit for freedom today, it is not out of hate. It is not out because of our resources. Every state in that zoo have enough resources to sustain them. It is not about resources. And let me tell you, forget your marginalization. We are no longer interested in your money. We don't want your governance. We don't want your additional state. We don't want your restructuring. We do not want anything that had that name, Nigeria. We want to stand on a new foundation, because when the foundation is faulty, there is nothing you can put on that foundation that can stand. Every sensible engineer that still have his common sense together, once you come to a building and you see that the foundation is faulty, you first of all destroy that foundation, lay a strong foundation, then you can build any edifice you want on the top. But it doesn't matter how beautiful the building on the top is. It doesn't matter how designed it is. If the foundation is faulty, it will definitely collapse. It will definitely come down. What sensible people do is that they lay a strong foundation. When the foundation is faulty, what will the righteous do? The only thing to do today is to destroy that foundation and lay a new foundation. How do you destroy it? Go back to basis. Every region should go back to where they were. Go back to where you were today. Go back and build yourself, lay your foundation, lay your structure. If at the end of the day we choose to come back together as one, we can now by our own self take the decision, write a constitution that will hold us together, and then we will be together. If we choose to. But for you to continue to force people to be in this marriage, you are wasting your time. And I bet you, the reason I'm going this way and going back is for those of them who are sleeping, the latecomers, for you to know. For us, we have crossed this stage. We are no longer begging. We are no longer begging or telling you. We are just telling you what we have crossed. I'm just reminding you the level we have crossed. As it stands today, under Biafran government, on the command of our Prime Minister, Ekpa, we are fully in the restoration of Biafra. The destruction of the foundation, the evil foundation, have already started. The destruction, the massive destruction of the evil foundation is ongoing as we speak. And we are going to lay a new foundation. That new foundation is going to be laid on the 2nd of December, 2024. The declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra. After that declaration, to your tent, O Israel, if you are from Ududua land, prepare yourself to secure your Ududua land. If you are from Middle Belt, prepare yourself to secure Middle Belt. If you are from the north, prepare yourself to secure your Arewa. Begin to think of how to secure your zone. As for we, the Biafrans, our zone is completely secured spiritually, physically, and otherwise. And there is no going back. The earlier you understand this, the better for you. The best thing any indigenous person in Nigeria should do today is to support the cause of Biafra. Support Biafran cause. When you support Biafran cause, you are not supporting the Igbos. Neither are you supporting the Jaws, nor the Ibibio, nor the Bankis. You are supporting your own self. You are supporting humanity. You are supporting humanity. The most sensible thing for any citizen of that very place to do today is to support Biafra restoration. When Biafra is free, every one of you will be free. Not just in the zoo. Africa as a whole will be free. That very instrument that the colonial master put in place to checkmate other African countries, that manipulation that Nigeria is causing across the world, anytime you see Obasanjo jumping from one place to another in the name of Nigeria, to go and speak on behalf of the colonial masters, that is how he is in all African countries. Any place there is a conflict, instead of him to go there and speak on behalf of the citizens, he's going there to speak for the slave masters. If you want to stop that idiocy, if you want to stop that madness, all you have to do, support Biafra to disintegrate and decimate this evil entity called the zoo. By the way, whether you support us or you don't, we are at the door. Every single thing we are saying now is for you to prepare yourself so that you'll not be taken away. Don't say you didn't hear. I hope you have heard. My beloved brother Chukuma, thank you so much for joining me. Welcome. Go ahead and speak, my brother Chukuma. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Good morning, my brother. From my side here.
Your network is not allowing you there. I can see your network is still wobbling. Your network. Check your network, my brother. Check your network. Check your network and get back.
The Texas Liaison USA is welcoming our Obataobi, His Excellency Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, to the United States of America, USA, for a town hall meeting. Therefore, we're inviting all wonderful people of Biafra, friends of Biafrans, well-wishers, and all lovers of freedom to this great event. Yeehaw! We move!
Are you there, my brother? Check, your network is really giving us a hell of a problem. Your network is really troubling us today.
My dear. Yes, am I coming out loud and clear?
Go on, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, thank you once again.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you once again. The owners of our life, the one who care for us and protect us, the one who protect our leader, and all our brothers that are in different prisons in the zoo, and our brother that is in exile learning for their life because of the freedom we are fighting for, are those that are in the hospital receiving treatment because of what the enemy have done to them, injured them, and those that lost their property, house, and businesses. I thought you came up with me here for preserving all of them, keeping us alive, protecting us, even in this critical time we are. I will not forget to thank him concerning our brothers and sisters that are in the push. Having sleepless night, making sure that we are safe. People come up to provide and protect them, give them more wisdom and vision for them to continue on the right track, to continue to the left and right. That when it becomes a number, all go in few, so that they will give testimony of what they have encountered in Biafra land. The majority will end up here. Because of the boom, we are in our place. We didn't go to anybody's home to trouble. We are in our home. They come to destroy us, and we cannot put our life. So, we come here and continue to provide and strengthen our social medias. People are wonderful. People are so great, making sure that the kind of atrocities they committed before against us did not happen again by blocking all the whole media against our forefathers and eternally those people lie against us and label us, all manner of them. But today,
network problem. Network is really giving our brother a hell of a time, not allowing him to conclude his.
Biafra. Raffle Pro. BFR, Raffle Jingo. My people, follow who no road. His Excellency Simon Ekpa Njoku. Na him they carry us enter Biafra. He they play the show. No be lie. The good guy, Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government, in exile, went there for Obodo Yibo, Finland. With him government, na him they do the wonder. Say make you join, follow up. He go sweet you for body. Freedom today, better for you and your pikin them. I dey tell you. He can still bring Obonge raffle draw with big money when you go win. I dey tell you, no be lie. Starting from on the 29th of November, go reach December 3rd. Now this thing they happen 2024. I make I shock you. The money, it makes sense well. $20 and total winning prize $10,000. First prize $5,000. Third prize $2,000. BFR. No sit down, no sit down. Look, na dog name. They want from here gather money to build Biafra where you they cry for sins. You go also win too. No play.
Welcome back, my beloved brothers and sisters. So sorry for the network interruption, but we must continue. No matter what happens, we must preach this gospel and continue to send it to the ends of the world. My fellow Biafrans, wherever you are as a Biafran today and you have not yet skilled into the restoration of Biafra, I do not know what you are waiting for. I don't know what you're waiting for. If you are truly a Biafran and up to this moment, you have not aligned yourself with the Biafran government, I am sorry for you. You are left behind. You are left behind and you're going to be responsible for anything that happens to you. One of the best things that Chukwu Okikabiyama does for us is that he tells us things that will happen when it hasn't happened. Chukwu Okikabiyama have always given us a step and made out a way for us, a way of escape for us. But most of the time, some of us are not paying attention. If you refuse to pay attention, whatever happens to you becomes your own problem. I thank Chukwu Okikabiyama that we have a man who can be able to lead us to the direction that we want to go. The restoration of Biafra today is defined and made clear. It is no longer like in those days when people push their lies and blackmails and propaganda. It is no longer in those days that people come and deceive others. Today, what you see is what you get. What is stopping you from supporting the Biafran government? What is stopping you from supporting the Biafran government? It is time for us to follow up and do what we have to do. You're welcome back, my brother. Go ahead. Can you hear me? I think today is a very bad one.
yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. So, just like as I was saying before they interrupted my I want each and every one of us to understand that today is not friendly on my side, but nevertheless, I'll continue. No matter how they do it, It's not friendly at all. So, but my brothers and sisters, let me go straight to my contribution today. I thank you all for what you have done yesterday, continue supporting the government massively. And yesterday was sit at home, and we were able to disgrace this imposter called Sebibo in Ud, Anambra State. That is to show the willingness and desire to get out of this bondage we find ourselves. May continue to strengthen each and every one of you. That the market did not say yesterday, we will say it today massively today. You will sell price. This burden of freedom is not on someone's shoulder. It's each every one of us. If you are sincere, if you are genuine, it is not only our leader will carry the burden. Or Biafra government members, cabinet members, or our social media. Each every one of us will bear this burden of freedom. So that the world will know that we are serious. I know. Each time they kick me out, I'll stop talking. When I come back, I'll continue. Can you hear me?
Go on, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, go on. I think...
Okay. So...
My fellow Biafrans, we must have to continue, and let's hear this message from our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa.
For those of you who do not understand what we are doing, we are fighting for our freedom. And I believe that everyone in this life and in this world, wherever where you are, the country where you reside in, have a history. Now, I want everyone of us here today and those who will listen to this particular speech to note one very important fact. Nigeria state came into being through conquest. This is a fact that nobody can change. Nigeria came into existence through conquest. And the forceful imposition of foreign rule, which denied the indigenous people in Niger area the opportunity to negotiate and choose what they wanted. That is the problem. We have lived with this foreign rule and this forceful union for decades. Over 100 years. That is the problem. Now, I want everyone listening to me today to also understand that after this forceful union of Nigeria, called the amalgamation, successive regime, both before and after the shambolic independence, continue to hold the state together in a similarly forceful manner, the same pattern and the methodology that the conquest and invasion and the colonizers came in with. They thought by the forceful and the barriers of the gun, they will continue to kill people for the unity of Nigeria. That also is the problem today. So, this impression that they are creating, that the country must remain as crafted, from the amalgamation by the colonialists, and that this country called Nigeria unity is non-negotiable. That is also the problem. We have lived from centuries to century, and today we are in the era of 21st century. We are now in a global village where the things of the past and the things of the old are changing to become new. And they don't want to change Nigeria with the dangerous diversity that have now emanated from different angles and the different injustices and corruption, and now Nigeria has found itself to become an Islamic state. That is the problem. However,
did you see the Prime Minister of Biafra, state the problem of Nigeria in just few sentences? In just few sentences, our Prime Minister have unlocked the problem of Nigeria. But how many people will be bold enough to face it? How many people will be bold enough to face the solution? One of the major facts and truth is that Nigeria was brought together through conquest. That name Nigeria came to existence through conquest. And as long as you are ready to be a slave, a conquered person, you will be part of Nigeria. And every government that have come in the present day now, they are coming to conquer you. They are coming to force you forcefully. That is why they will never accept the referendum. That is why they never seek your own consent before they do anything. Everything about it is force. And in the 21st century, we are ending it. The major problem is that force. They even gave you a police force to make sure they subject you to slavery at every point. That's why you see the way their police behave. They take innocent life randomly. They give. It is a shame. And until we stop and destroy this entity, nothing is going to work. You see, in a few sentences, the Prime Minister just explained it. My brother Daniel, are you there? If you're there, go ahead and speak, brother Daniel. Let's hear you.
Mazi, good morning from here.
Good morning, my brother. You're welcome.
Yeah. Thank you for the good job.
You're welcome, my brother.
Thank you for the good job. You see exactly what we are talking about. Look at Nigerian Super Eagles yesterday. They went to Libya to play a match. What happened?
Absolutely.
The government had to detain them there. Why? Because they know that they have useless people in power. Just take a look. And they came back from Libya in shame. That is the country where you live in. If you have a useless government, that is what you face. Look at Nigerians all over the world. They are suffering. I watched a video last week in Senegal. Some of Nigerian citizens in Senegal, they are in prison. They are languishing in prison. Some of them have spent up to 2-3 years there. Nobody is asking about them. In fact, the people there, they were busy lamenting. But I said in my mind, you don't have a choice. When you have a useless government, there is nothing left for you. Look at the disgrace that Nigerians are facing outside country. They say, Sunday Igboho have backed out in Yoruba agitation. Look at what happened on Saturday. Sunday Igboho with fellow Yoruba members, they went to UK embassy. What? They presented their what? The Yoruba nation. They presented Yoruba nation. When you look at the situation in Nigeria, you see that the country is gone. The country is gone. Everything about Nigeria is shame. Everything about Nigeria is shame. And it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. If Nigeria did not divide, I don't see any peace.
So it has come to an end. There is no truth about it. We are ending it.
This freedom, we must get it. Because Nigeria is not a country for someone to be proud of. No. We must do what? We must divide Nigeria for peace to reign. Thank you so much for your good work.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Thank you so much for that very amazing contribution. You just brought us into this issue of super. You know, Nigeria. When we say Nigeria is a failed state, it is not a propaganda, neither is it a blackmail. Just imagine. Just imagine their football team. These are the people who claim to be giants. They say they are giants. I don't know where the giant is coming from. The British mobbed up people to get a population to control Africa, and they are proud of themselves. Look at it. AFCON 2025, no food for 13 hours. Boniface react as Libyan authorities hold Super Eagle hostage. Libya that is still fighting for a way out. Libya that is, look how they disrespect the zoo. And why wouldn't they disrespect you? You don't have a country. Nigeria is not a country. On what basis do you think that they're going to respect you? On what basis? On what basis are you going to command respect? Tell me, on what basis will you command respect? You want someone to respect you. How will the person respect you? How will the person respect you when you are living in a terrorist country? A country that is being ruled by terrorists. A country that is being run by people who are fraudsters and criminals. Well-known fraudsters and criminals. This was not suspicion. In a foreign country, in the United States, your president was indicted for criminality involved in drugs. Go and check all the people in that Asarok. So many of them, including his what did he call his right-hand man. They have all been indicted for crime, one crime or the other. All the officials, they have been indicted in crime in one time or the other, either locally or internationally. The president has been indicted in the United States. His chief of army staff was a fraudster, a criminal, indicted in the United States also. The Senate president today is a fraudster, has a case in the EFCC. He has stolen so much money. Which one are you going to mention? You see criminals running the affair of your country, and you are still hitting your chest. You are proud to introduce yourself as in you should be ashamed of yourself. Congratulations to Libyans. Big congratulations to Libyans for recognizing the idiocy of the zoo and utilizing this to punish them. As many as of you that are still serving the zoo in every capacity, learn your lesson. You serve the zoo, you come back in shame. Definitely in a big shame. Go and serve the zoo, you come back in shame. My brother Solomon, try again. Let's see if your network can be able to allow you.
Yes. Okay. I hope I'm coming out loud and clear.
Yeah, go on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You know, this video, this topic you bring today is one of the most, I'll call it expensive one. You know why I call it expensive one? Because for long, we are not having peace. We are not having peace. We are not having peace. When someone is sleeping without his eyes closed, does he have peace? The answer is no. But today, we can sleep with our eyes closed, even though there are still some few individuals that are inviting enemy. But it doesn't deter us because we have confidence. We have what it takes to make sure that we sustain the current peace we have. And I give Kokeba bringing in all the glory. Now, concerning the zoo, my brother, it is very, very quite pathetic. You know, I used to tell my friend, I prefer you calling me a thief than say you call me a Nigerian. I said, the man they look at me. I said, I prefer you calling me a thief, which I know say I don't thief anything, than for you to call me a Nigerian. Because I don't know the meaning of Nigeria. And look at those people that are complaining. When we are chatting, when we are talking, Many of them have been playing for their father's land, the government, playing for their father's land. They will carry their father's national identity card, green passport, green, white and green. Went and play match. But they forget that it is the same thing that they did to someone, they are receiving it. My brother, you know that the Libya people come to play football match here in the zoo. They're supposed to land in Port Harcourt here. They are going to, stadium, region in Biafra land. They're supposed to land in Port Harcourt, Old Iguacha here, in Iguacha, Old River State. They landed in Lagos State. Wasted their time, and they used God to come here to go play the match. Today it is their own turn. There's one thing I remember. During the time of inauguration of, I think myself having awards for South Africa president, during her inauguration, this their Baron president, voter system president, went for the inauguration, and the man was delegated at the back. When the celebrant was coming to welcome the ghost, he was greeting them, welcoming them, but the Baron was not welcome. He was at the back laughing, looking at them vividly, like person that lost road. It was one of their grandfather, being Barack Obama, that said, how can they disgrace a giant of Africa that they honor to be so, this and that, speak all manner of nonsense to me. Maybe South Africa president later watched the video. I had to go and meet the man inside hotel. So sorry, we didn't know that he came and we are available. Sorry, what are we going to do? See, that is the condition of someone that is evil. There's no way you can be evil and they expect you people to appreciate you or recognize you. Every sincere, genuine heart knows that Nigeria is not meant for human beings. Nigeria is not meant for human beings. Nigeria is just artificial something that created, just bring together, back then that name, but the main thing to continue. Just like what I told you yesterday. That was undersea pipeline that is undersea pipeline that is going to UK, EU has already remained complete. Only few things remain to complete. For them to connect it in Imo State. Now, these people will be jumping up and down. I'm a leader. What kind of leader are you? You are a leader. Your people are dying hungry. These people that are playing football is complaining that over 13 hours or what, there's no food. What of those that are sleeping every day without food in their home? What did they say? Should we leave them and pity them? The answer is no, because these guys are playing international football teams. So those people that are playing their international match, friendly match on the so-called, is paying them very well now. So this one they are complaining here is a minor thing. I don't see it as something. I just see it as exercise. I see it as one of the sacrifices they made as a zoo footballers they are. They don't know their left and right. So my brother, he said that every damn thing they do, step in, always got backfire. They went to EU, United Nations, to go and vote for seats. They fair. Name the place. Name anything that they lay hand that is succeeding. Every damn thing they put hand fair. Every damn thing they put hand fair. A place where only one person is controlling the economic of the race, how many million? A place where only one seaport is working. A place where we have only few international airports in strategic places. And those that are not traveling, those people that they have those international airports, they don't used to travel and bring business back. But the people that are traveling, bringing business and investors down to their whole land, no international airport for them, no seaport. How can such a people succeed? The hatred is too much, and we are shouting it. This is what they did to us in 1967. They thought that it's the same game again. But I am happy for those that are still sleeping. I am happy for those that have already woke up. And concern this our brothers that are millionaires, thinking that we will beg them. Our PM have said it. The time will come where your money will not be required. The time will come where your money will not be required. You will go to hell with your money. You will go to hell with your money. You see how they are destroying your communities, throwing bombs left and right, burning people's houses. The other day I watched some of our brothers' houses they throw bomb in Odimo State. But I'm happy that no one was in that house. And the information we are giving them, they already carried it on. Once ever you hear up, just leave your house, hide somewhere, so that there will not be any casualty today. And they're obeying it, and the life is saved. Unlike before, when we are doing the flag independence and flag freedom, carrying flag up and down. Now, our desire to get out from Nigeria through our leader, bring the sincere human beings that make up this group, to bring them to the light. Now, Oduduwa have submitted their own petition. Yes, they submitted it. But one thing is difference between there's a difference between salt and sugar. There's a difference between salt and sugar. We are the salt of every damn thing. Without we, nobody. That's why they focus on us. And that's why we are the head. That is why our leader said that Biafra is the beacon of light to the black man on this planet. That once Biafra comes, black man will be respected all over this planet. We are the salt. Other ones are learning. Because without us continue to stand there, you can't see those people submitting those letters to EU Parliament. Nobody will come. Even when we are not yet returning back, just as our forefather fight then and stop. Did anybody fighting to write any petition? The answer is no. What they are doing is pare-passion. This one, Hausa Fulani finish, hand over Yoruba finish, hand over for Hausa Fulani. That is how they are doing it. We are there looking at them. Until you go and say no, you people have to go. Enough is enough. Then everybody now start waking up. I'm happy for them because by the time we left them, I don't think that these people have what it takes to withstand these people. I don't think they have what it takes to withstand them. We have what it takes to withstand them, and the result is coming massively. Victory, left and right. And I don't think that this will have what it takes. Because I know what we passed through. I get the story. In 1967, the things we passed through, the trauma, the starvation, the blockage, left and right, land and sea, air, name them. But we're able to survive today. And one of our great leader then, Generation, warned them that if we didn't treat the children well, they will rise and fight back. And today, we are. I'm happy that people care them and give us people that have vision, what is going to happen in future. Our internal leader told the go on, that someone bigger than me will come and liberate my people. And what it did to me, they will do it to your people. And their people are receiving it. People care them and choose people that have wisdom, has vision, give them inspiration to lead the people. And everybody has a certain place you will work with and they stop and let them take over. Our people that work there stop and our other people take over. Today, our leader have taken over, start broadcasting, making sure that our voice heard. Today, he has finished his own work. He's not coming back to come to leader Biafra again and broadcast again. That one is God. He's coming back to rest. That is why we are fighting to make sure that you get freedom before he come out from that place, so that nobody will come to his house again and do that kind of nonsense they did before. They don't want that useless operation, fight and dance and nonsense investment. Don't want them again. That's why we are fighting. that once the freedom has been achieved, you know, how there are brothers and sisters that are eating detention will be coming out. Will be coming out. So keep on supporting our government, your government, and my government. Keep on obeying the policy. Keep on adhering to the instruction. Follow every damn thing that is coming from our social media platform and our PM. It's for our own good. It's for the good of our children to come. Because this freedom we are fighting today is not only us, we enjoy it. After we might have left this place, the children that is coming, we enjoy it. They will proud of us. So the zoo is gone. White and very clear, it's gone. Anywhere they march in, anywhere they step in, it's abuse. The other day, I come across of a video on Twitter, where the Balon was in UK, precisely, where he's resting. Immediately, the citizens discovered that the man is there. They organized a protest and shout Tinubu. I saw it in Twitter. And the other one, I saw the current governor of Ondo State, where he went to see her child, Tai Chi. They were fighting inside the house. He is sitting governor, balancing and messing up herself. This kind of people that are leading the people. This kind of people that they vote in the power. By the way, is there anything like election? Yeah, what they have is election. What an INEC decide who rules, not your voter card. So, will you continue to suffer? Will you continue to be in this kind of condition? How many of you that have been hearing youth are future leaders of tomorrow? Youth are future leaders of tomorrow. How many youth are in power today? Who is the leader? An 80 and 90 years old man. They give us political age, say 60 years. Whereas his daughter is almost 70, approaching 70. But his father is 60 years. It's not a shameful thing. Everything forgery. Everything upside down. And he made it clear that he will continue where his procedure stop. He continue from there. Did the killing stop? The answer is not. No. Aggression continue. And the ones they look you are not friendly or you are not in their camp, they'll come after you in name of anything they may target, call it corruption or fraud. And it's happening to APs or him. It's happening to him now. And our leader want him. Our PM want everybody to come up to him. I saw his own case. But we are watching. We are watching. Just like what our brother said, that these are our Igbo billionaires that are looking blind on what is happening to us with their loved ones. That a time will come when we will be their own thought to suffer, that all of us will look the other side. You see your people, you know what is going on. Close them out. Because of personal business. Your business your investment. No community can go. So that only you and your children will fly everywhere. That's kind of thing I have. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you. I'm done.
I cannot hear you.
No, go on. I am done now.
Okay. So, my beloved brother, sorry for I think the network is still somehow hanging. Sometimes I will not hear you, and sometimes I will hear you clearly. So, my fellow Biafrans, let's go to the update. It's some of the updates we are getting. We have to touch those updates. Some things when you see us coming online, sometimes it's not easy. We have to go through a lot of things to come online. We wouldn't know what our brother is going through to be here to speak and all that. That is the challenges we all face, but we must continue. So, my fellow Biafrans, these updates that are coming, And we'll have to read those ones that concerns us more especially. All these are coming from our Prime Minister. This is the zoo military. You can see them in Biafran territory. This is a residential area where people are. When we tell people that there is war going on in Biafran territory, people think it's something that is made up. You can see them. This is the Janjaweed, the terrorists in uniform. In civilian area, when we talk about the atrocities of these people, some people think we are making up. What is pursuing them? They are running. You have not started running. You have not started running. You can see a residential area where they park their military in residential area. You'll be wondering, with armored tank and all manner of weapons, and ammunitions mounted in their helos. This is how they come to Biafra land, and as they go, they don't even go back. They come and they go back in body bags. Look at what they are doing in Biafra territory. This is the place where innocent citizens are living. Residential area. In residential area, that is where you are seeing them. Residential area.
There is fire on the mountain, and all of them.
You can't see this one at the north.
Lie.
This is what you see.
Lie.
Terrorizing people every day. In a place where civilians are living. If you want to face the Liberation Army of Biafra, you know where to find them. If you want to face the Liberation Army of Biafra, you know where to find them. Go to the bushes. You see them where they are. Go to the bush and face them. Go to the bush and face them. Go to face them. You see, and today you see the funny thing that some of them are imitating our Liberation Army. The imitation of Liberation Army, they are even trying to wear our uniform and they are wearing masks. They wear masks like the Liberation Army and they try to imitate our uniform. Because we know our own. The Biafrans know their own. The Liberation Army know themselves. No matter how you try to disguise yourself, infiltrate them,
of course.
You can never infiltrate the army of Chukwu. You see some of them wearing masks.
Of course.
There was a time our Prime Minister made a revelation, but they are now wearing our uniform. So everyone in Biafra land, you must be very careful. This is the thing they did during the Civil War. During the 1967 Civil War, they also wear Biafra uniform. They use Biafran uniform to go and commit havoc.
Of course.
That is why today some of our Biafrans in different areas, they believe that Biafran people fought against them. It was never Biafran soldiers. Biafran soldiers never fought against our people. It is Nigerian soldiers that get Biafran uniform and they were using it to commit havoc. They did that. Today they are starting again. You see them wearing masks like our Liberation Army. You that call yourself a legitimate army, why are you wearing mask? What is the mask for? Why are you wearing mask? If you're confident of the why are you wearing mask? But no matter how they try,
you know what?
They are running. You say, are they running? Why are their media not reporting this? Exactly. This kind of things, you will never see it in their media. You can never see this information in their own media. They will never report it.
No.
The conventional media will never report this.
You can't see it.
Go on, my brother. I feel like you're saying something.
You know one funny thing. One funny thing. These people see their mate. They see their equal match. They see their size. They start to run. Now go where civilian is now. You go there, do show of force. Why can't you face someone that is chasing you now? They stand. I think they said they are guaranteed. They must stand. Yeah. These things, just like as you say, you can't see it in their conventional media. They won't report it. Because if they report it, everybody will not ask them, okay, but why? What is going on there? What carried them go there? Is there any Boko Haram camp there? The answer is no. What brings them that place? Is there any war there? You see that these people just willingly, secretly coming here, reducing their number, going back in body bags. It is their own choice. Because we have nothing to offer again than to defend ourselves with anything available. And they are running. They saw the heat running. But why can't they use their blame and say, no, we can't take this place. They don't want to stay with us again. It's not worth dying for. Let them go. I am tired of this thing. And many of them is leaving their wife or widows, willingly widows. And they will continue to suffer. Because you cannot tell me that they're going to go and destroy someone's property that didn't do anything to you and expect me that your children will enjoy in future. Your children will not enjoy anything. They will continue to suffer. Where they suffer, where their father suffered finish, they will continue from there. And even when we have gone, their children will suffer. Those that are coming here, that have family, their children will pay the price. They may not pay it through the same way their father did, but their own will be worse than, because now, who will guide them? Who will train them? The idiot that's supposed to train them, guide them, is gone. He went to another man's compound to go and destroy him. He's gone. So they now learn how to live like a criminal. By then, bigger hand will catch them. Because I have not seen someone that is committing evil in the community. Her children is well represented, or her children is someone that we talk good about. The fact is the same. Just like police children, they are wayward. They are committing all manner of crime, smoking in their hemp, and committing all manner of nuisance because their father is this or that. So that is the condition. That is the position of these people children, as they have come to make sure that we didn't have peace, which we have already. Their family and their children will not have the same peace. Why they are here with us? They will not. And they are running. They never see anything. Let them wait. December 2nd. By that time, they will not know whether just like as they did there, they're coming out. I just say one thing for my mind there. If not be one thing. Okoto has to be now. Okoto onye a na-ekwe ewere ihe onyonyo na-enweta ha. Ọkwa ewekwa mkpụrụ granọt na-awụkwa ha ebe a, ndị a na-awụ ha n'azụ, a na-awụ ha n'ihu ebe a, ha na oze n'iti ma amazi ebe anyị eche.
I am very soon. It will happen. I will have very soon. That will come. They will not have a hiding place.
Because I don't check it. I have you. Otu onye na ya were ihe onyonyo na-egbude ha. Ọkwa ọbụna kwa ụmụnne anyị ndị nọkwa ebe a na-akwa werekwa akụrụngwa oziọma eji ezi oziọma na-akụrụ ha gospel band. Ha na oze n'etiti na-agba egwu na-enyefe ndụ ha n'aka Chineke. Chineke na-eweghịzi aka na-ekpe ha ikpe. Because ọ bụrụ mmadụ ga-ekpe ndị a ikpe, ọ Chineke na-eji aka akpe ha ikpe. Anyị enweghị ebe a na-edebe ụdị ndị ajọ omume a. Ọ iji ha n'aka Chineke nna, si ya mgbe Chineke nna na-ekwe ha were aka ekpe ha ikpe n'aka ya adịghị ọkụ ya. So you see that the people are foolish. So they say that even when things are going wrong on their own side, they continue coming. That's why if I call them zombie, go left they go right they go. People without sense. Now these kind of people that you expect in ordinary African country to respect, they will not. They will not. Go on, my brother.
Thank you so much. We must continue. Biafrans are making progress even in Bakassi. Biafran Liberation Army and the Black Marine are doing a great job in Bakassi, and they are giving them water over there. That was our land that they took and gave to the Cameroon Janjaweed. We are taking it back, and there's nothing they can do about it. Look at it. When we talk about the zoo being a shameful place, look at the report that is coming from the Zoological Republic. Look at the reports coming from the zoo. When we talk about this, will being terrorists, you can see the report. Police rascality. Nigerian police officer identified as Owolabi Akinlolu, a superintendent of police in Lagos, allegedly 17 years old student in his office. You can imagine. A police officer raped a 17 years old student in his office underage in Nigeria. In Nigeria, in his office, he's captured in a video. I've seen the video. In Nigeria, this is the kind of country when we say that these people are a bunch of criminals and terrorists, you don't believe it. Look at it. A police officer, underage girl, not just underage, raped an underage girl of 17 in his office. This is someone that's supposed to give you law and order. Only in Nigeria. Only in Nigeria you can see that. He's not even outside his office, so with his uniform, everything. Look at their face.
The zoo.
It's the kind of news you hear from the zoo.
You know what? You know why I'm laughing. You know why I'm laughing. Sorry to cut you small, my brother. You know what? You know why I'm laughing. Yeah? Whenever Nigerian media begin give news, and mostly the one that is truth, they will put it allegedly. Whenever you hear allegedly, that thing is true. So they are trying to deceive the masses not to believe, say maybe they are not investigating to confirm whether it's true. When they put allegedly, that thing is true. The man committed crime. That is the system they are used to tell the world that is true, that the man committed the crime. But in a layman understanding, when you hear that allegedly, they would think that maybe he's alleged to commit, or maybe he tried, until they investigate. Say you are not guilty, and the law say you are proving you guilty in the zoo law. Even when you saw the person killing or doing the thing, catching red-handed, the law say he's not guilty. That is their law. Now, I watched the same thing. I saw the video and I saved it on my phone, and I'm going to use it to finish those people that are arguing with me. I'll pray to them. I say, look at your police officers. The one that they say police is your friends. It's not what the slogan they used to speak to us. They say
17 years old students.
Look at it. Yes. The girl was lying, in fact, I would say lifeless on top of chair. This thing
on top of chair, in his office, in his own office.
Yes, even the lady that did that thing, he was trying to remove the phone camera from him. The lady dodged her, and the idiot was busy putting on her. After you don't enjoy herself, finish. Then if that lady, if that girl that in her that custody now they will put one allegation. Say,
of course, and you write allegation. You will not even admit. If not that he was captured on video, they will not agree.
Yes, they will put one allegation and go and bury the person like that. You see how wicked these people are. Inside police station, a police officer that's supposed to protect life and property, a police officer that's supposed to.
They are the ones that are taking life and property. They don't protect anything. What they do is to take life and property.
They take the life and property and go their way, enjoy with it. Look at it. And a family man, and I believe that man is a family man, must have had children and wife. Look at what he did to another person's daughter under her custody. And the worst part that this thing will not, you can hear this thing now, or maybe as one of the news that is trending.
It will not make headline. You cannot, even in their conventional news, you cannot hear it. This one you see now is the online news. Reportera.
Yes.
They will cover it
They
up.
want their social media not. Yes, they want them not to go far in this matter. Otherwise, your license will be revoked, and that's end it. This is kind of things we are seeing over here. This is kind of a thing that we are seeing over here. Just like as what you are saying, those chief of finance that has our side. I'm telling you, none of them they won't give them that post. They will be that kingdom come. But you see how they lose. You see how they run their things. Evil lose evil. And that's why evil is flourishing. Evil lose evil. Evil flourishing. Present evil. From the end of them. Then them. So more of it is coming. You see that Ondo State current state Ondo State governor, current one. You saw the video too. It's on Twitter. Yes, I saw it. A sitting governor went another man's country to go and enjoy her side chick, and he's a family man. Tomorrow he'll come back. They tell us that the rate of immortality, I mean, how do they speak this? Their useless grammar is too much. That our young girls are getting pregnant and being common of presence. But you see the man in another man's country enjoying her own side chick with the people's money, not his own, with the people's money that's meant to use and go and develop the place so that the people will have access for potable water and good health, good road and school. We will package the money and travel abroad. Do you know how much it takes to go abroad and pay for such a thing? Even though I'm not there, but I know that the money is much. But someone is committing atrocity, and tomorrow you come out to contest a election and they will vote in by INEC and the judiciary. So, my brother, this is your friend. We have seen it. It's very, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Sad, but we must continue. We cannot allow them to continue on their madness. This one is another report. Where is this? This is a report that is coming from Bakassi area. As the Cameroonians are trying to take our place by force, the Black Marine are doing the needful, giving them woto. The Black Marine is giving them woto. This man has been adopted. This one that is walking like this, he has been adopted, and they will have to meet the condition to get him back, or they will face the consequence. This is our land that they took and gave to Janjaweed. They take it and give to they trade it with people in Cameroon. We have told them that our land must be taken back. They think it's a joke. We must take our land back.
So the owner of the land have come to take our property now, so therefore they can
confirm. They can't stop it.
Yes. The only thing they will do is
even with this news now. Soludo, I saw one video where Soludo was pushing his propaganda video, how people came out. This time he didn't go to a spare part shop, he go to where they are selling egusi and okra. I don't know where they went and videoed that this thing. He's using as a propaganda. Look at the news. Daily Post is reporting. Daily Post said Anambra traders flout Soludo's order as market remains closed. This is the correct news.
You see?
But you see Soludo, he went and began to make his own propaganda video, and he is sharing it. Some of his media warriors are helping him to share his propaganda video, where he went to where they're selling the egusi and groundnut.
Nah.
And he's making video. You can't change it. There's not anybody that is fighting against Biafra today. You are digging your grave. If you fight against the sit at home, you are digging your grave. I have advised them, pretend you don't know that it is happening. Just pretend you don't even know about it. Because you can't stop it. No matter how you try, you can never stop it. This is
it. But my brother, I want to ask you one question now. What do you want the man to do? What do you want the man to do now? We have defeated him left and right now. What do you want him to do? If I had to go and lie now, make him master see say this man, okay, we are trying. Can't you see that? Egusi people come out to say the Egusi, even though the other people they're stupid. Egusi people come out to say the Egusi, but nobody come out. Nobody come out. Because all those things where you see them they do. Now they teach us Photoshop and the video shop. We don't know it before. Now from there, what after them? So they will do all those
things. Of course, now they be master of Photoshop from Asorok. Asorok, and they get They have a professional photoshopper they bring from China. We did their stage, they work for them for us.
Honestly, because they don't go do those things, bring and package and put them. Yeah, you see. Some idiot where their heart is evil, just join them, begin share and say, yes, you see, just unlike that first time when we announce it to start doing it, they will say, no, can't you see that people are doing market? Can't you see here? No mind them because they insist. Those people that did all those things, where are they? Where are they? When they see them again, they don't tire. All of them don't pack up. You see, now, this is for the whole world to know, to continue to believe, to continue to see that it is only Biafra government that is in charge in Biafra nation. No two ways about that. We don't share anything with anybody. Biafra government don't share anything with any idiot or poster. Nobody. This is to show them that Biafra government is in charge. And Biafra people are willing
We must continue, Biafrans.
praying to leave this evil contraction.
This one says the order
The cry never
to
ends.
divert Super Eagles flight came from Libya highest authority.
What? Come again. Come again.
Yeah, we are still on the updates. The diverting of the flights of the zoo, their Super Eagle disgrace in Libya. The disgrace was ordered by the highest authority in Libya. They haven't seen nothing yet. They haven't seen nothing. They are going to see much more.
Okay.
More disgrace is coming in the future. Much more disgrace is coming
That
in
is,
the
they
future.
call it
If they don't change, end that zoo, end it, and everybody will go their separate ways. That is the only solution.
they call it the law. Yes, they call it the law of karma. Imem Magurogi. Imem Magurogi.
That is where we are today.
Before, when we are moving with the flag, we are busy. Doing us all manner of evil. We are crying, shouting, writing, doing all manner of. But today, we're no longer crying again, no. We're no longer shouting again, no. But they are the one that is crying, shouting. They are the one that is crying and shouting because we already have a walking stick. But we need to support our legs. So instead of us to have 2 legs, we have 4 legs. And when something that have 4 legs, it will run faster than the one that have 2 legs. So you see, I have changed. That was all. So they divide the right and land another place. That's true. That is how they did to Libya. They divide their own to let out. To enter transport. But I like what they did to Libya. You know what? So that they will see how foolish and useless these people are. You know, if we're foreign, I want to come to Nigeria, they will always end up in Abuja. They'll carry him fly all those places after everything, enjoy it, drink and dance, to go back. Let them come where the resources are coming from. Let them go dance to and see how that goes. They will decide to come back here again. I remember when the former Secretary to the United States of America came to Nigeria. He went to Abuja from Africa. So we are expecting you to come down at our region here so that you see that in fact, these people are working in hand with their collaborators outside there. So these people have the experience of what we are passing through, so that if they see some of our brothers that are trying to cross across Europe through their border, we should have mercy upon them, because I know most of our brothers and sisters are different people over there. As they need them to go to you, They will just lead the way. That's why we are running from our home. Because the people are wicked. They are worse than devil. Devil better pass them. Devil better pass them. People are wicked. Someone that will act every thing that and not be somewhere for even the ones that are not yet born. To come across and do something like that. It's not wickedness. It's not evil. It's not evil. It's not that the devil just have greed to overthrow God in heaven. Say, I will not control. Because of that, God. But the kind of atrocity these people are committed is not worse than what devil are committed over there in heaven. It's worse than that. It's worse than that. It's worse than that. So if people come and begin to judge, devil will raise their hand up. My Lord, my Lord, I have to say that these people that are judging me and them, but the atrocity they have committed, I have not done much. I have not done reach them. That you should pardon my own case and give them that hellfire. Let them go there and see how that. Apart lose. Even the one they fight, where is the money? EFCC fight corruption. Where is the money they recover? Do you see? Where they carry the money, they carry themselves, and they all. That's all of them is time. Even money here. Why can't you use that money and develop the place, develop the people? There will be so that there will be love and unity. All this untimely death will reduce. Happiness will reduce. Nobody will say, I'm not just working. You work the hour and go and rest. Have your time and do other things. If you are paying much in the stadium, the buy ticket, you will see commentator will announce that this stadium is almost 8,000 capacity. People will queue. But here, just quit because everybody is struggling to survive. Would it be to ask every damn thing? I used to tell somebody this. Say, what kind of did not create us to come and survive here? After he created every damn thing, he created mankind and over going into the world to fruitful and multiply. And the thing is, I have to deliver every damn thing I created. Why are we suffering? In need of prayer. Why are we suffering? In need of what to have. Why are we suffering? First of all, and his kingdom is coming. His kingdom is coming. And nobody can remove it. It's unstoppable. Nobody. A lot of prophets, you have listened a lot of prophets that walk towards this, that actualize this his kingdom. And the thing is going towards the direction. Nobody can stop it. A place where a black man will be respected all over this planet. That is when everybody will have equal rights. But they used to tell us, before you cook everyone, we are equal. So why should someone treat me as a contrast in my own place? Why? Treat me as a second class. Even second class self is also have to better. Treat me like say I am not a human being. That something happened. We agree, something happened. Different kind of people, different treatment of human beings. Something happened. This one go free. This one go free. That one suffer. Go to different places. Go to different dimensions. You see our brothers and sisters. They're the ones that they managed to put inside the person to investigate them. They leave them. One day freedom. The other one was the name of justice. My brothers and sisters are still in different dimensions. Even including my leader. When you expect me to do with just people, you expect me to say, we are one, that one, let us move left, let us move right. See, even in the spiritual realm, the people are angry. They will continue to cause havoc. Nobody is free until everybody is free. Honestly. So, what is going on? Nothing. Tomorrow morning, you wake up, you hear food don't go up. That food is almost 1,350. I don't want for now. Tomorrow, the next morning, you hear say, yeah, food no day again. Say, water enter the gari or water enter this. Let me one thing on God like that. And the people are frustrated. To start them. This leadership form. I don't know what our leaders could have been.
Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate that your contribution. And as we move on, every Biafra has to realize that the only solution to peace and freedom now is Biafran government. The only solution to freedom and peace is Biafran government. If you are not supporting this government, you are on your own, and you are going to be responsible for what is going to happen to you going forward. Very soon, the declaration of Biafra is going to be made, and we will move on. As you are watching this program, I have said this several times, we are no longer in the time of begging. We are no longer in the time of crying. Anything you give to us, we are going to give it back to you in tenfold. Whatever you do to us, we're going to do it back to you. You cannot spare anyone. Anything you do to us, we will do the same to you. Gone are the days when we cry and complain. We are now fighting for our freedom. And I want us to hear this from our Prime Minister before we go further.
Agha nke ya wee bata wee gbugide ndị ugwu wee gbuchie ha wee were ana ha. Akụkọ ahụ ihe a na-akọrọ anyị akọgide aka ka Usman Dafodio si wee gbuchie ndị ugwu o wee bụzi ya datina onye sizi n'ugwu Awụsa wee pụta ma agụ ụra n'ala Igbo isisi agbakwana ejekwana dị ọgụ na ọ na-agbakwa daga maka ọrụ ihe akọrọ anyị ndị a were egwu onye Awụsa ma agụ ụra ịgbachi ya nkịtị maka na ịma na ọ ga-ama gị daga mana ọ macha gị daga ahụ nwe ihe ị ga-eme ndị a wee were ụjọ wee jide anyị wee na-dagbuo onye ugwu mee gị ihe ịgbachi nkịtị ị na-edi ya mana onye nwanne gị bụ onye Igbo mee gị ihe o wee Biafra mee gị ihe isi ka egbuo ya nkịta nke echi maka na ịma na ọ naghị ama daga. Aga m agwa unu na daga anyị kịta abụrụzi against ndị Igbo, daga anyị kịta bụ against ndị ahụ bịara ube anyị igbu anyị kwotu Usman Dafodio style. A ga-ama ha ivu eva n'ụwa niile a daga niile ha malụ n'ugwu Awụsa anyị ga-amakarịa ha nwasef ebe a ka anyị nọ amachazịa ozi onwe ya. We will now begin to idozi ana anyị dozi ana Igbo dozi ana Biafra ọ dịla anyị mma maka na ihe anyị na-achọ ka ọ dị onye na mma ka ihe niile a na-eme na-aga aga. Onye nwere isi ọgụgụ ọ gụọ, onye nwere isi eji alụpụta ihe o mee ya na-arụ ya na-afọ ya na ya na-eme kọmpetishọn n'ọhịa ọhịa na-eme ka ụwa dị mma onye ọbụla na-egori ndewo.
From our Prime Minister, it is no longer the time to exercise fear. It is time to be bold in the presence of your enemy. It is time to be fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. You don't have to fear anything. It is time for all of us to rise up from wherever we are and speak up for the restoration of Biafra. The time is now, not tomorrow. My beloved brother Chukuma, give us your closing remark as we end up the program so that we can be able to take some rest and come back again, hopefully. Give us your closing remark, my brother Chukuma.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, honestly. I am so grateful to come up from here. Who made it possible for us to have a good day, to continue to talk about our plight, to continue to bring out the secret things that they have hidden against us. So, my brothers and sisters, I thank you for watching. I thank you for giving us the attention. And our brothers in Udanambra State, I thank you people for making us proud once again, for showing your willingness and readiness to go out of the zoo, and showing the imposter that it doesn't have the meaning of over us, over activity that's going on over there again. Even though the enemy put him as a stooge, but it's only me to God. So may you continue to prosper you more and more as you continue to obey the government, the instruction, and that's the most important thing, to save life. That is what we have in government. That's what government is about. To save life and protect life and make sure that this is working for them. May he continue to provide you with more customers and do that as making money. I know that this is what I'm asking. People have those are supposed to do this thing. Look better side, like set up them and okay, them with setting them. Little. We see where we are. Making massive progress that I believe themselves that we are ashamed. We know, we did for them to reach that time. And the time will come when they will cry. May he continue to try to making money, thinking idea, to come up with prosper them. Prosper them to make, prosper them to holy, prosper them in Africa, prosper them in Africa. For market days, that's all right. This time we never fail to test, and our social media that's making sure that whatsoever that comes from the head is our hand. Make sure that we go down to the lowest, to the shrine of every actor of Biafra. People are doing one that. I will never forget to thank people that they are our friends. Those that because those people need more prayer. In your own covenant time, talk to people who are pray for them that victory, success, progress. Each time the enemy come around, they will fall left and right. Just as it was in the Bible. 10,000 will fall by our left side, and 10,000 by our right side. And they will start at the middle watching the enemy falling down. So may people come up in the grace of one of us continue to guide and strengthen us, even as we are coming close to the great day. I will be there alive watching on social media. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that amazing conclusion. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect you and secure you. May Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect every Biafran wherever you are. Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect our Liberation Army, the Biafran resistance fighters, the strike force, the Black Marine. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect all the members of the de facto government of Biafra. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect every member of the government of Biafra. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect all our media workers and speakers on different platforms. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. May Chukwu Okike give him more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, strengthen him, and take us back home very soon. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We pray for him for good health, pray for him for strength, pray for him for protection, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. May Chukwu Okike be with us all. No weapon formed or fashioned against us shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister Mazi Simon shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. Thank you so much for being part of this program, wherever you're watching from. And before we go, I want you to have this very information in your heart. Have this in your mind before we go. Don't forget it.
I want every one of you to remember these three words. Nigerians, we are no more. Southeasterners and Southerners, we cannot become. And Biafrans, we must be.
Don't forget this. Have this in the back of your mind anywhere you go. That is our stance. See you again next time in the name of Chukwu Okike.
Biafra Republic! Biafra Republic!
The Texas Liaison USA is welcoming our Obataobi, His Excellency Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, to the United States of America, USA, for a town hall meeting. Therefore, we're inviting all wonderful people of Biafra, friends of Biafrans, well-wishers, and all lovers of freedom to this great event. Yeehaw! We move!
Every day, you depend on you walking up your man. So make a window to them. You win, you win, you win. You win, you win, you win. For Biafra. Raffle in Finland. Raffle Biafran Republic Government in Exile present a fantastic raffle game. Biafran Freedom Raffle BFR is a raffle sales in support of Biafran Freedom, which will be drawn and prizes given at the declaration of the independent states of Biafra in Finland between November 29 to December 10, 2024. BFR is for everyone amazing. Raffle prize is $20. Total winning prize $10,000. First prize $5,000. Second prize $3,000. Third prize $2,000. For more information and to participate, click https://www.biafrarepublicgov.org/raffle. BFR is for 2 months only. Hurry up and buy raffle sales for Biafra Freedom today. Buy for your children and grandchildren. Buy for your relatives, friends. Do your part now, because when we give all our needed support, God crowns us with Biafra we long for. Good luck and happy win. Raffle.
Every day, we need a friend that you go kick up your man. Say make we win, to them. You win, you win, you win,
After today, if anything happened to anybody in Biafra land that mention their name here, we are going to change it here. And the game we are going to change will be a different thing to happen. All of you will pay the price.
If you have a fake ID card and you want to apply for Biafra ID card, Tribune facial recognition will not verify you. This charter has become a law and therefore shall be called the Biafra Helsinki Declaration 2000.
Biafra, Raffle Pro, BFR, Raffle Jingo. My people, follow who no road. His Excellency Simon Ekpa Njoku, na him they carry us enter Biafra. He they play the show. No be lie, the good guy, Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government, in exile, went there for Obodo Yibo, Finland. With him government, na him they do the wonder. Say make you join, follow up, he go sweet you for body. Freedom today, better for you and your pikin them. I dey tell you, he can still bring ogbonge raffle draw with big money when you go win. I dey tell you, no be lie. Starting from on the 29th of November, go reach December 3rd. Now this thing they happen 2024. And make I shock you, the money, it makes sense well. $20 and total winning prize $10,000. First prize $5,000. Third prize $2,000. BFR. No sit down, no sit down. Look, na dog name. They want from here gather money to build Biafra, where you they cry for sins. You go also win.